Our next witness is Robert Bruck, who is Intel Corporation's Corporate Vice President and General Manager of its Technology Manufacturing Engineering Division. Mr. Bruck is responsible for managing Intel's global capital expenditures as well as government and industry relations related to technology and manufacturing. Intel, which is the world's leader in silicon innovation, was founded in 1968 to build semiconductor memory products. Intel introduced the world's first microprocessor in 1971. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Chairman Graves, members of the committee, I appreciate this opportunity to discuss with you the significant mutual benefits that result from collaborations between large and small businesses in our industry. Like nearly all large firms, Intel began as a very small entity. We were founded in 1968 by two scientists with only $2.5 million in venture capital to manufacture semiconductor memory products. Our growth began to accelerate in the early 80s when a large firm, IBM, adopted Intel's microprocessor for its personal computers. IBM helped provide additional investment and enabled Intel to expand our capital and R&D investments. Today, Intel is a Fortune 50 company with 100,000 employees and annual revenues in 2011 of $54 billion. In the last decade, we spent $68 billion on our U.S. operations, research and development, and manufacturing capacity. A 2008 study found between 2001 and 2007, Intel contributed $758 billion to the U.S. GDP, with $458 billion from direct operations and about $300 billion from companies that used our products. Intel has over 5,000 suppliers in the U.S., with more than 2,200 of them classified as small businesses. In 2011, Intel spent more than $3 billion on goods and services purchased from small businesses in sectors that range from the supply of chemicals and gases to construction services. All of these economic benefits are dependent upon the continuous development and innovation of semiconductor technology. I would like to make 3 points to illustrate how Intel partners with small businesses to meet competitive challenges in the global marketplace. First, small businesses play a critical role and benefit from basic university research, as well as participating in Intel's own research and development programs. Due to the technical challenges involved in semiconductor product design, materials research, and development of advanced process technologies, upstream research must begin as much as 10 or more years before products enter the market. Semiconductor companies have a rich history of pooling their resources to form research consortia to address long-term technical challenges in a pre-competitive environment. These consortia, such as the Semiconductor Research Corporation, are partially funded by various federal agencies, including NIST, DARPA, and NSF. Continued and expanded federal support for what Intel CEO Emeritus Craig Barrett calls the greatest wealth creation machine in the world, the U.S. University Research System, is critical to the U.S. maintaining our global lead in science and technology and gaining the related job creation benefits for both large and small businesses. Intel builds on the results of pre-competitive research with its own proprietary research in the technology development phase. Intel spends between 13% and 15% of annual revenue on research and development, which in 2011 alone exceeded $8.3 billion, making Intel the third largest company in the world for R&D expenditures. Small businesses play a critical role in the research and development stage through their willingness to collaborate at the frontier of technology development to help commercialize new technologies. For example, Energetic Technologies, whom you'll hear from next, received significant technical assistance from Intel to develop specific light sources necessary for EUV lithography, a critical technology enabler. Energetic also received research grants from NSF, which were used to explore the potential for commercializing laser-driven light source technology in the life sciences areas. That same technology is also used to detect defects in semiconductor chip fabrication. My second point is that large companies like Intel can assist small businesses through direct investment. Intel's venture arm, Intel Capital, invests in small businesses to fill technology and supply chain gaps. In 2011, Intel Capital invested over $500 million in more than 80 small businesses that cover a broad range of industries from consumer internet to clean tech to health sciences. As an example, between 2005 and 2008, Intel Capital and Tallwood Ventures invested $15 million in the small business crossing automation. In 2009, another of our suppliers, Assist Technologies, went into bankruptcy. Intel and Tallwood invested another $7 million for crossing to finance the purchase of certain assets from Assist, saving crucial U.S.-based capability. The result was a very successful new product, and about 180 high-tech jobs in California were saved. The last point I'd like to make is Intel helps small businesses with educational, training, and quality programs to help make them stronger businesses with increased potential for job creation. For example, the president of a woman-owned 19-employee visual communications company recently noted the following: "We have worked for Intel for more than 25 years. When the Intel Supplier Diversity and Small Business Program took shape over a decade ago, we immediately experienced the value of its initiatives. Since then, we've significantly expanded our services and capabilities, made new business connections, and more importantly, have learned how to build a better company." Our written submission contains more detail on the 3 points I have made. Thank you.